big tie and how it turns out. Let's take a look at other stories making headlines, specifically centered on matters to do with safety at the workplace. And as the world marks World Safety and Health at Work Week, Kenya Pipeline Company continues to prioritize safe, healthy and secure working environments across its operations. This week, the company held key engagement meetings, bringing together stakeholders to champion a safety-first culture as a shared responsibility.
At Kenya Pipeline, safety is not just a workplace requirement. It is a shared responsibility that protects employees, stakeholders, and surrounding communities. On Wednesday, the company brought together key stakeholders and members of communities living around pipeline infrastructure for a safety engagement forum aimed at strengthening awareness and preparedness.
Training ya leo kuhusu moto imenisaidia kujua njia za kudhibiti moto wakati kunatokea janga la moto katika kijiji, kwa sababu hapa tunaishi ni kijiji na ni nyumba za mabati. Mara mingi moto hutokea na hatukuwa tunajua njia mingi za kudhibiti hiyo moto, lakini kwa leo hii training imetusaidia tukajua hizo njia za kudhibiti moto. Ya mambo ya terrorism pia tumejifunza mengi juu hatukuwa na hiyo knowledge kabisa.
Tumejua kitu ya kwanza, kuna moto ya mafuta ya karanga. Mtu utapata na mwagilia maji italipuka juu. So tumejua hiyo ifai kufanywa hivyo kwa sababu si tunajua moto ni moto. So hiyo mafuta ya kupika inafai kuchukuliwa towel ifunikwe na towel baridi. So hiyo hatuko tunajua. Tumejua kuna vifaa tatu, kuna dry powder na water na I think hiyo fire extinguisher hizo tatu. Kunayo ile inazima moto yote na kunayo inazima moto ya mafuta na sasa kuna hiyo ya maji.
This session featured demonstrations on emergency response procedures, fire safety, hazard identification, and preventive safety measures designed to enhance workplace and community safety.
The psychosocial matters that we are referring to are matters that bring in the community outside to relate with an organization like KPC, so that matters that concern or affect the community outside there are addressed by us. Remember, we are the organization or companies that may cause pollutions or ill effects, what we will refer to as environmental impacts. So, because we know what our impacts would be, we prefer to work with the community so that we understand each other and know what ways we can affect them.
In a key session, officers from the National Counterterrorism Center sensitized participants on security awareness and safety measures against potential attacks.
But also about counterterrorism. All these contribute to the community or public safety. So therefore, we have undertaken a training where we have educated the public or our community on how to protect themselves from fire and counterterrorism. This education was so important because the National Counterterrorism Unit came and gave their facilitation to the community so that they get information on how to detect or how to avoid or how to control and how to get safe whenever we have counterterrorism activities.
The engagement created an opportunity for knowledge sharing, empowering communities with practical safety information while strengthening collaboration in emergency preparedness and security response. On Thursday, the engagements continued with a key focus on employees' psychosocial health and safety. The discussions emphasized the critical role of mental well-being in enhancing productivity and driving overall organizational success. As World Safety Week continues, Kenya Pipeline reaffirmed its commitment to workplace health, operational safety, and community security, ensuring safety remains at the center of everything it does. Wanjiko Karaoke, KTN.
Well, that report by Wanjiko Karaoke leads us to a short commercial break right here on KTN.